We are the foundation, bulletproof the hating from the plantation. We built the whole nation. We are the foundation, bulletproof the hating from the plantation. We built the whole nation. We are the foundation, bulletproof the hating from the plantation. We built the whole nation. We are the foundation, bulletproof the hating from the plantation. We built the whole nation.
You know, I was just thinking, there's only one thing I hate as bad as I hate these confirmed supremacists and disrespectful ass tethers, and that's these delusional Pan-Wakandan Pan-Africanists. Now I'm gonna play a clip for y'all. Y'all probably saw already, from Florida politician Byron Donalds, who's of Panamanian and Jamaican descent, on what his thoughts on reparations for foundational Black Americans are. This video is fair use for criticism and putting these tethers and Pan-Wakandans in their place only. Roll it for time.
The champion of his life, he said, we're going to Washington to get our check. You understand? So now, what is your position on reparations?
Thank you. Great question. Thank you. We can all be quiet and let them answer. Thank you. Thank you.
I'll be direct. First of all, I'll be direct with you. I'll be. We don't want to hear the Jim Crow stuff. Listen, I'm gonna be direct with you. I don't believe in reparations. I don't.
Well, then you don't believe in the Black community. That's
I will tell you, brother, in the hat with the glasses on, that's not true. What I will tell you is that there's a question if you're going to get into the full economics of reparations right now. Question number one, of all Black people in the country, how many of them are actually descendants of slaves? Because you've had a lot of immigration over the last 100 years in America. Of American slavery. There was slavery in the Caribbean. The one brother came up, he said that he's first generation, the brother in the Congo, because his parents came from Jamaica. My grandmother is from Jamaica, so my grandmother's Jamaican. I know exactly what you're talking about. My mother was born in the United States. I'm born in the United States. So this is a fundamental question. You a Black man, I'm a Black man. Am I eligible for reparations right now? I would say the answer is no, I'm not. Because my family is from Jamaica. My father's Panamanian. His grandparents were born in Panama. My father immigrated to the United States. So does that make me eligible? So you got to go through all of that. That's step one. Step number two, slavery under federal law was ended in 1865. The Jim Crow era ended, obviously, with the 64 Civil Rights Act, the 65 Voting Rights, etc. The fundamental question is, you've now had 3 generations of Black people come up in the United States. As a Black kid today, does he get reparations? Third question. Hold on now. Third question. You got a lot of other people in the United States. Asians, are they responsible for the cost of the slave trade? No, because they're of Asian descent. People of Indian descent. People who are Hispanic in the United States, the largest growing population in the United States. And of course, the dominant population is still the white population. But even in that, it's not just Southern whites that were plantation owners from their grandfathers. So if you're going to talk about reparations today, what you're talking about is taking money from other Americans, which quite rightly, the pain and the toil that did happen in America through slavery, through Jim Crow, but now you're asking Americans today and in the future to pay that bill. Is it that bill? Is it their bill, Americans today, to pay?
Now, we don't say it a million times, foundational family. Foundational Black Americans are the sole reason these so-called melanated immigrants can come here and make a better life for themselves. We allow them to go to our HBCUs that were originally just set up for us to go to because of the racism in America. We allow them to get our scholarships that was supposed to be just for us. We allow them in our fraternities and sororities. We paved the way for them to be able to vote. We paved the way for them to be able to drop anchor babies. We paved the way for them to be able to go to white schools and institutions. We took those ass whoopings to break down those doors. And then once they get in position, they turn around and spit in our faces. They use whatever little influence or power they get to cock block and sabotage our reparations that we are 1000% owed. This is why I cannot stand these Pan-Wakandan, Pan-Africanist niggas who back these niggas and support these niggas and make excuses for these low-life tethers. Niggas like Bucci Beard, Pan-Africanism strikes back, when in all reality, Pan-Africanism ain't strike nothing. It struck these niggas stupid, that's what it did. And delusional niggas like Tahaka Bay, who's the majority of his followers are Afro-Latino and Caribbean and African tethers. Not too many FBA followers do. I know who his moderators are, and they're all tethers. I lost all respect for Tahaka Bay when he made a video last year disrespecting Dr. Claude Anderson. That was the last straw on this Pan-Wakandan idiot. He's making videos right now disparaging our FBA reparations claim. Last year, he made 100 videos dissing Tariq Nasheed, mad because he got slapped in LA and they ain't do nothing about it. He even got diss songs against Tariq Nasheed with his non-rapping ass. He even made a diss video against me last year. I dare that nigga to make a diss song about me. See, Tariq don't rap. I do, and I'm better than him. I already got one in the chamber on his ass. I dare him to make a diss song about me. I already got one in the chamber on his ass. I will body that fool lyrically. He lucky I ain't drop it. I had it since last year. These niggas, these Pan-Wakanda niggas, will sit there and go against their own people for some damn immigrants who all they do is undermine us and sabotage us every chance they get. After eating off our culture and off our rights and what we fought for. I cannot stand a Pan-Wakandan. These niggas worship Africa, when 99.9% of them have never even stepped foot on the continent of Africa and never will. And they damn sure won't move to Africa. The ones who did visit, they always come back. I'm starting to notice a pattern here. None of them niggas stay there. I wonder why. These niggas will sit there and argue with another foundational black American, almost to the point of physicality, defending some damn tethers. These niggas are under the delusion that everybody with some color in their skin is one big black tribe. But they can't prove it when you ask them. Prove everybody on earth with some color in their skin is the same people. They can't do it because it ain't true. And then they got them to call FBA a cult and we're being divisive. But when you ask their delusional asses, why is Africa tribalistic and has always been tribalistic throughout their whole history, they can't answer you. And they swear everybody's a damn African. And then when you bring up the fact that there's native tribes in places outside of Africa, like Australia, like the Solomon Islands, like the Andaman Islands off the coast of India, and then you bring up the fact that there was black Aboriginal tribes in North America, they get mad at you. These niggas are retarded. These stupid niggas rather take the resources, whatever little resources black Americans got, and throw it across the ocean 7,000 miles to some remote village in Africa instead of taking care of their own people. This is the type of idiocy we're dealing with here, foundational family. Foundational family. One of our main objectives in this delineation process is moving these Pan-Wakandan niggas out the way and totally obliterating the ideology of Pan-Africanism. While we delineate from these tellers, we have to move these eye-bucking ass, Africa worshipping ass Pan-Wakandans out the way. I can't stand these niggas. These niggas do not see reality at all. These niggas be online pretending to be unified with other groups of melanated people that they don't deal with or deal with them in real life. You align with some damn Afro-Dominicans, Afro-Caribbeans, niggas in the Congo, but when you turn your computer off and your phone off, they don't deal with you in real life. But online, y'all one big happy Pan-African family. Living a fantasy online, but that shit don't happen in real life. And can't none of these Pan-Wakanda niggas tell you what any one of these groups of people, as a group, have ever did for foundational black Americans. Ever. These niggas want to hold hands with groups of people who literally never did anything for us. They're just parasites. They eat off of us and our culture. They're leeches. You ever try to talk sense into somebody, and after a few minutes of talking to them, you realize that this person's kind of slow. They get a little bit retarded. That's how these Pan-Wakandans are when you talk to them. You pull out the receipts that every time you turn around, some damn Afro-Latino, Caribbean, or African is speaking out against us, siding with the confirmed supremacists, and undermining or attempting to undermine us. And these damn Pan-Wakandans defend these tethers like some brainless idiots. And Bucci Bear wears Bernstein Bear built ass. He just about as slow as Tahaka Bay. I think both of these dudes is agents for real. Cause there's no way so-called human beings can be this retarded and slow. I hate Pan-Africanism and I hate
And when you address lineage issues, we have a problem with people.
Who are you? How do I know your lineage?
Let her talk.
Let her talk. Who
Let
are
her
you?
talk.
How do I know?
I can tell you my lineage.
These are just talking points that they regurgitate.
Oh, that they regurgitate?
Of course.
Okay.
So talking point verbatim.
Oh, but I was at this before Tariq started talking about it. This is called a movement.
You're telling a
Just
lot of
because
lies.
you have 60 followers and you're trying to get your 60 followers to believe that a black woman has been out here putting her life on the line for Tyga. So when we talk about lineage, lineage is important. What is your lineage?
Your lineage?
I will tell you, I'm a
No,
black
you tell me.
American freedman.
I want a paper.
You just
I want
asked me.
genealogy.
I'm sorry, sir, you
you
are
can
not a
just make up
slave
anything.
catcher. I don't walk around with papers.
Oh, so why should I?
I don't think your mind is elevated enough to hold a conversation.
Okay, Power 106 is racist. Power 106 plays music according to the demographic.
Right.
If you've been to an actual concert for any of these artists, you will see that a large majority of their fan bases at these concerts who are paying their money.
And so maybe they should play Latino. You cut me off.
Okay,
maybe they should play Latino music. If Black Americans were playing, Black Americans were playing Latino music, Asian music, Persian music, Eastern European music, and featured all of their artists and hired not one of them.
So
what would that be? We want jobs for our people, and not just at Power 106. This is a campaign larger than Power 106. We are attacking all media because everything in the United States is racist. Everything in the United States is racist. We're doing it. What are you protesting? What are you protesting? The fact that you can't eat a hamburger right now?
Can I talk now?
Since you want to call me names last night, you want to call me hoes, and let a guy get on there talking about he's sending gang members to beat me up. Thank you for the conversation. Let's get back to business. Fat ass.
Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Channel Raw TV Bay.